미철이가 지금 기성이가 얘기하잖아. 27년 알면서 술 먹는 거 10번 많이 아니 저녁에 끝나고 50분.
이게 중간에 계속 갈아타고
Just look at the pretty hanbok wearing people. Haha, we live here. Oh, goodness. Well, I have a boyfriend, but if that's all that it takes to kiss, then if that's all it takes to get on this, then I'll kiss whoever.
We were like, if there's any opportunity to
I was
go
like
to the
pimping her
Olympics,
out so we
will
could go
take
to the
it.
Olympics.
Yeah, she was trying to get me to like
Mic
text
check,
some
1 2 1
because I
2.
know like 2 guys who are working here, and
We're
have them
here.
like hook it up. And
We already
everything.
did some
I'm like,
filming.
No, I will not.
And we have to pretend to be foreign.
So foreign.
It's so difficult for me because I'm so Korean.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at me.
I wanted to start to talk to the guy over there, and I was like, oh,
I heard.
Yeah, I heard the Korean come out of you, and I was just like,
You should be wearing the shot collars.
I know. It's, your voice, yeah, your voice changes a little rhythm or something. You're just like,
Yeah.
no. So exciting things. See, we're waiting. There's the camera film dude. We'll see what happens next. When the navigation doesn't work and they get the police officer to do it, I don't want to go to jail. I'm just trying to get to the Olympics.
국도로 안내하기 때문에 그래서 내가 안내를 지금 국도로 하더라고. 그래서 내가 잘못 들은가 하고 내가 지금 이게 국도로 안내를 한단 말이야.
여기서 어디 가시냐면
회계 가서
아니 그게 아니고
look at that.
Yeah.
Can you film that with the...
경로를 벗어났습니다. 경로를 다시 요청합니다. 400m 앞에 시속 60km 과속 단속 구간입니다.
My freedom.
100m 앞 오른쪽 방향입니다.
So many cars of people trying to go. Go, go, go.
It's yummy.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
it
Also, we just
was.
did a big circle.
Yes. But look in front. Give me the car. It's the Pyeongchang
Oh, it's
something written
The
letters.
sign.
Yeah.
2018.
9시 방향 출구입니다.
Wow.
지금
따라가요. 거기도 3차선이야. 아니 2차선이야.
2차선이야.
2차선이면 저쪽엔 차 대나가도 안 될 거야 아마. 차를 내가
저 당구 클럽 그쪽으로 들어가야 되나?
두 번째로 들어가요.
오, 정선 가는 길 말고 이제 두 번째로 들어가라고?
정선?
뭐야, 행계의원 옆으로 지나가는데 맞나?
Oh, that's pretty. Look down.
이거 뭐
Go straight. Go straight. Straight.
가만히 있어보자. 가만히
Are we
있어봐.
telling
바로
him where
한
to
Yes,
go now?
I'm
Oh, look at these lights.
I don't
Oh,
care.
that's
I'm
cool.
telling you now where to go.
Everything is so lit.
So much further now.
Wow.
Okay.
It's my life.
와, 이제
Can you explain to us what this is?
I know this one. This one is the
Oh, they give us what? Excuse me. Can you tell us what this is?
This is potato.
Potato.
Potato?
Broccoli. Yeah.
Small fish.
Yeah, okay. I see
Very
that.
small fish.
Japanese.
Okay, so this is what happened. So, I was recruited by my friend. Insert friend here.
Was recruited by my friend.
Insert friend. Oh wait, she's not. Would be there. So this is what happened. Story time. My friend got recruited by her friend. They needed Korean speaking foreigners, and she can't Korean, but she said that I can Korean.
You can more than me, much more than me. You
Just
can actually have conversations. You're sitting there talking to people, and I'm just like,
no. Did you hear her
something
going?
about
Anyway,
cold.
you're just like, cool. Anyway, so she lied to them and said that I can't Korean, but I cannot. The other friend is having full-blown conversations. Anyway, so then I thought we were just going to do some YouTube thing. And I'm like, yeah, YouTube, ha ha ha. But it was going to be at the Pyeongchang events, which I'm like, well, I don't have tickets for it because I'm a poor person. And this woman doesn't have tickets either because I don't know why. She's not interested, right? But we still want to be a part of all the hoopla. So we're just like, yes, sign us up. So here we come, our jolly little selves going, and then also I get the message like, oh, you're going to get paid $100 per day. And I'm like, why are they paying us for YouTube things? It's not for YouTube. It's for.
I sent you a text message along with that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was going to be on TV. National TV. It is national. Korean national TV. Everyone's gonna see this. Remember this face. Because it's gonna be all over Korea. Not knowing Korean because I didn't speak. I was just behind the other girl, just
I'll be on even less. I'll just be like,
I know.
I'm not even in the taxi because
Yeah.
I'm sitting like right behind.
Oh, that's true. You were never in there, so nobody knows you exist.
Nobody knows about me.
Which is better
I'll
than me.
be
I'm just like,
edited out completely.
you go, girl. You tell them in Korean, in perfect Korean, because I can't. I'm just like, papdo.
We didn't even
Bob.
get Bob.
Pop.
We didn't even ask for
Okay, so then next, so we had to do filming, and we were filming about how for the Pyeongchang events, there's a lot of foreigners, of course, and when they come, they get treated differently. They get different prices as opposed to Koreans. So they'll give you like, there's a Korean menu for the people who can read Korean, and then there's like a foreigner menu for those that can only read English, and they'll bump up the prices by $3 to $5. And then, so like, we went through all sorts of things. First, we had to rent a taxi and then like see if they would like charge us differently. But the taxi was a mess on its own. We had, what the heck?
Yeah.
Taxi man didn't know how to input addresses in Korean. He's a Korean. He didn't know how to input addresses into his little typey thingy for his navigation system. And then in the middle of the road, he decides like, I don't know where I'm going. So he stops on the side of the road to ask a policeman, and the policeman has to come inside to input the location, sends us on our merry way. Then we're going who knows where. It was supposed to be 20 minutes, took like 30 minutes. Now we're in 30 minutes, closer to 2 hours, until finally their friend that can speak Korean was just like, we're done, get us out of here, we don't want to. But he didn't push the button to see how far we had gone to get the meter, so how far we had gone so he could charge us. So at the end he was just like, we're like, how much? And he's just like, $40, which is very cheap.
I think because he's new and he doesn't know.
Yeah, he's like, he didn't know what's going on. He's calling his friend like, I don't know what's going on. My navigation doesn't tell me what to do. I don't know how to charge it.
And we're supposed to pretend that we have no idea what he's saying in Korean. We're supposed to pretend that we only speak and understand English. Meanwhile, so he's talking to his friend and whoever on the phone in Korean about, I don't know, Laura said that, like, he was like, I shouldn't have done this. If I knew that it would be this, I wouldn't have taken them or whatever.
So we're just sitting there pretending like we don't know what's going on. We know everything. We know. We may not be able to speak it, but we understand it. And he said "shibal" so many times.
Yeah.
Shibal this, shibal that. Ah! And then not only that, he didn't know where to drop us off. He was taking forever, so the people...
He asked another police officer.
He has 2 police officers. He had a tour guide input the information. He had another police officer also put in the information, and a 3rd police officer where to go. So,
and then also all of the people he called on the phone.
And all the people he called on the phone,
I don't
which
know,
he used
made
cuss
phone
words.
call like what 3 times?
Mm-hmm. So then after that, we had to eat at a place and then see the prices. And the prices did turn out to be different. They served us the food. They explained to us in English, and that was okay. When it was time to pay, and we were like, oh, it should be $45 because it was 15, 15, 15. Because they gave us pop and rice. And I mean, I wanted pop, and I was going to order pop. But they didn't even give us a chance. So I was like, ooh, service, because we're Wakakin. Dang, wrong, because when they charge us, they're like, oh, it's 48. And we're like, why is it 48 if it was 15 on the thing, on the menu that they gave us that was in English with pictures? And they said, oh, because you ordered, we gave you rice, so that's $1 per each. And I'm like, okay. And then we're like, aha, but why are you charging us $15 per thing when on there in the Korean it's only 13? And they're like, because we gave you something like you're not so... Foreigners can't eat spicy food really, so we give them a different thing that is not spicy, but it's a little bit more expensive. Well, we didn't even order it. Why are you not giving it a choice to the foreigners? Because we didn't even order. Like,
Yeah,
because
we didn't even order the rice.
They
We
don't know
didn't
how
the
to
soup.
order.
We did, yeah.
Yeah, and then we're like, well, you're not even giving us a choice. Like, why don't you put it there in English if you were able to put the other things in English? Anyways, they're trying to overcharge. We had a big blowout. The Korean-speaking friend was just like, and I was just like,
I was videotaping.
Papto. This woman was videotaping. She's just with her.
Not even in the video.
She's with
I
her
was there
stick
holding
GoPro,
the
just
video.
holding it. It was great, but I was sad I wasn't able to get dessert coffee because I was like, well, burned bridges here. Let's just get out for my coffee.
No, and then I had like the 2 cameras. At
Yes.
the time. So they just put on their shoes and like walked out, and I'm like, guys, I need to put on my shoe.
Yeah,
I
and
have
then
no hands.
and then we had a 3rd gig where it was just like get the hotel because we need a place to stay, and also they do the same thing where they put the price for the foreigners that are going to be here, and it's way more expensive than what they offer to the Koreans. So we went to 2 places.
2 places that were booked.
2 places that were booked. One that offered it for a really high price, but there's like, oh, in the website, if you book it under the website, it was like $400, right?
Yeah.
For $400, and he said like, oh, right now it's for $300. Anyway, that's really expensive for one night for 3 people in the same room. That's ridiculous. And then we went to the 4th one. We're like, please don't burn bridges because we need a place to stay this night. And as you can see, bridges weren't burned because we're here now. And they did give us a price that was much more expensive than the Koreans. And then when our friend came into us, like, why did you give them this price? But then they lowered it. Like, they asked us first, are you like, are you for the Russian team? I'm like, ha ha ha, no, Mexico represent and America. Because we, what? We haven't built the wall yet. So, there's no wall in here. And yeah, they offered it to us for $200. And then like our friend asked, like, why did you offer it for $200 when to our friends you gave it to $150? And they're like, yeah, because it was a different room. So then she was like, but I'll give you this room for $150 because, you know, you've traveled here a long night and it's going to be 3 of you and one is going to sleep on the floor. So yeah, $150. And my friend was like, okay, that works. And we got a room, and here we are staying. Yay! We get a nice view of the ocean. Can you see the ocean? No, you can see the phone. Okay, well, there's a nice view over there, and yeah, not a bad room. It comes with a Mackenzie. So, I mean, besides the Mackenzie, I would have preferred...
No, the ocean view.
I would have preferred the roaches to this. But, I mean, you know...
How dare you.
You work with what you got. You did. Fitness. Fitness. I work out. I do. Anyways, crazy nights. We have another day coming up. Ooh!